This video is sponsored by
Amalena Children's Haven.
My name is Abiba. I have 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. The boy is the firstborn, 5 years, and the girl is the secondborn, 1 year, 8 months. I didn't get my menses for the first 1 month, so I waited. The second month make 2 months, so it did me like malaria, so I went to hospital and they said I should go to lab, so I went to lab and they did the lab test and told me that I'm pregnant. And in fact, both of us was happy. It was my husband who sent me to the hospital. So when I came from lab and went back to the doctor, and the doctor told me the results that I'm pregnant. So I called my husband and we're all happy. So when we came back home, in fact, though I was not vomiting, but all my body was hot and my breast was increasing. But when the pregnancy got to 4 months, I was normal. I was not getting any hotness in my body, so I was just managing. So 4 months, my husband said I should go to hospital and take ANC card. I went to ANC and they gave me ANC card. So they examined me and told me for 1 month I should come back. So I started going 1 month to extend. They asked me to be coming 2 weeks. So I went the 2 weeks for some number of time. So they changed the 2 weeks to the 1 week. So the other day I went to hospital and they say they should send me to labor ward, that the pregnancy time is over. So we went. The doctor who was there told me that I should go back. I went to that hospital when they told me I should go to labor room. So the doctor who was in charge told me, it was on Tuesday, so the doctor told me I should go home. I should go home on Tuesday, getting to Friday. If I didn't deliver, then I'll come. And the expected days was Friday. They were expecting me to deliver on Friday. So on Friday night, I just finished my work, I bath. So I was to lie down. Then something took my I say, what? So the first time, my husband told me that we should go to hospital. I said, no, I'm not getting any sign. And that time, some years, I was doing Zoom nursing. So the midwife was telling us when some people was to deliver, if they are to deliver, some people vomiting. So the first time, when the vomiting comes, I told my husband I'll go to hospital. So they called taxi. By the time the taxi was to come, I can't lift my leg again. They helped me to the taxi and sent me to hospital. So they helped me to enter the taxi. So we went to the hospital. When the nurses saw me from the taxi, they came and helped me. So the one in charge, she asked me to lie down on the delivering bed. So I lie down. They examined me and told me that I shouldn't go outside. I should just be walking around. So I should just be walking around. The time is just at the side. So within some 30 minutes, I vomited again. So I told the nurse that if they didn't help me with the infusion, I can't push because I'm hungry. So that in charge told another nurse that they should give me infusion. So when they just give me the infusion, at some seconds, it did me like I should shit. I say, Madam, I'm going to shit. So they said I should shit. I just push, the head comes. So they told me I shouldn't push again, I should relax when the head just comes. So, and it just did me, I should shit again when I just push, the baby comes. So they cleaned the baby, and unfortunately on my part, I had a cat at the first time, because when the baby head was to come, the nurse told me I shouldn't raise myself, but because I was feeling pain when the head is coming, in fact I couldn't find it easy, so I raised myself and I had a cat. So after when they cleaned the baby, and the nurse, then the in charge came and did everything and cleaned me up. I was happy, so I just took my phone and called my mother and told my mother that I had a child. And my mother told me, yeah, you are not a mother now. In fact, when they circumcised him, I didn't find it easy, but because I have a sister, so she was there, she helped us. She was holding the legs and someone was holding the hands, the new child. So they did that. The ones that told us that we shouldn't do the pampers, we should leave it for everybody to be seeing the blood. That sometimes some people put the pampers, and the child overbleeds. So we shouldn't put the pamper, we should leave the penis for air to be blowing. So we didn't put the pamper. Some 1 hour, everything was normal. In the evening when they were to bath the child, we were all happy. But the first when they cut it, in fact I was crying. The way the baby was crying, I was also crying. In fact, the boy, I was just saying, it was normal, but the girl I'm holding, we didn't go to the hospital, we were going to some clinic there. So the first injection, the leg swallow, up to date, if I just touch, I'm feeling it. So the leg swallow, I send her back. They give me an ice pack to be doing it, that it will go. It's the medicine. That medicine treated how many sickness? I can't remember. It was the left. So we came back home and I was doing it. I was buying block and be doing, and it was going small. But for now, it's not better. But for now, if I just start there, I'm still feeling it. So, but the nurse told me it will go. As she's walking, it will go. In fact, in our house, we help each other a lot. When they just know that when the labor started and you told our elder one, to just get someone who is active to add, and they send you to hospital. So when you deliver, in fact, you will feel happy because everybody will be just. So when you come home, they will even bring taxi. They don't use motorbike. They will bring taxi and come to the hospital and pick you with the child, your everything, and come home. By the time you come, they will prepare some soup. They will give you water to bath. They will bath the child. For your work, you will be just sitting, breastfeeding the child and be eating. Our house, we are helping. I used to breastfeed my child. I'll give from the birth. I'll give the child breast milk for 6 months. 6 months, I'll introduce porridge. small small, and Sarala. So 8 to 10 months, I'll start giving the child TZ with ayoyo. At least if the child cannot take the TZ, but the soup. The other day, we have powder. I bought powder after bathing. So the child went inside with his colleagues, the boy. They put all the powder in their faces, some their mouths. So they came out and said, "Da ma." I say, "What is that?" We pour that. We pour all the thing, and that the thing that you use on us. We pour all. I say, "Okay, thank you." When I say thank you, they say, "Eh." So we started laughing. We were two in number, so. In our house, never. You can't. Even if you are thinking of delivering in the house, our husbands, they don't joke. Even my husband, he's the elder one. He will not accept. No. 4 months, he got to know that you are pregnant 4 months, he will just send you to ANC for ANC card. So I can't think of delivering in the house. I was not even thinking of, because in the hospital, I had some help. They will bring all the blood that will remain as in the house. Nobody will remove it for you. So you continue bleeding, but in the hospital, they help to clean everything out, and I was free. So I was not thinking of delivering in the house. I'm happy I'm now a mother, because when I was there, I didn't think I could have a child. But as of now, I have 2, so I'm happy. In this world, people are suffering, moving here and there, looking for a child, and they didn't get. And I had to. Even if I didn't get, I thank God. I will talk to them. They should be patient. God is giving. Maybe. If God said they should have a child, God will give them a child, at least 1 or 2 children. So I will only advise them. But I'll talk to the young ones who are underage. They shouldn't vibrate and get pregnant and try to abort it. If you are underage and you are and you had pregnancy and you abort it, you may get to some time and you won't get a child again. So I would like to talk to the young ones, those who are underage. They shouldn't vibrate. They should wait to their time and have their baby well, as I have my own.
This video was brought to you by
Amalena Children's Haven.